What's up, everybody? It's Stephanitis TV checking in, man, and we about to sit here and go through this video that I found online by this guy named Blakkballoon. But it got crazy content, and this video I was looking at is about that girl, Kenneka Jenkins. They got some crazy stuff going on about her that just came out, and Buddy like really going down the video, and we're gonna see what's going on and watch this thing together, because these folks is really out here playing with the money, playing with folks' life, and it's a crazy world we live in. So let's run the video.
So with me. That's when they allowed me, they walked us back there, they said, wait, this is a crime scene. You are not allowed to take any photos. You can't touch, and don't touch anything. And they watched us as if we was there. Like we was involved in it. It seemed like the crime scene was on us, not what went on with my daughter.
So that's just the beginning of what's going on. As y'all can already see from that little bit of footage right there, these people are already playing games, man. Everything is like a setup. Everything be a plot just to keep some type of narrative going, keep people in fear. And as long as they keep you in fear, they keep you in control. And the three main keys to a false reality is propaganda, repetition, and symbolism. So as long as they keep showing you over and over and over, keep having the misinformation coming out over and over and over, and the symbolism like McDonald's sign, Walmart sign, all the major corporation signs, those three things right there is what's used to create a false reality, and they're just going to keep the mind in control.
What is going on with y'all, man? It's Blakkballoon, and I'm coming back with another video, man, so y'all already know what's going on. Alright, y'all. Now, something told me we might be back talking about Kenneka Jenkins' mom, Teresa Martin. Now, there was this one clip I saw when
Is that the mom for real? Folks be changing over time, so don't quote me. Might look a little different.
Everyone was talking about, how she came out and she said she kept quiet for the $3.7 million, right? There was a clip where she was walking.
3.7 mil? So you telling me she sold her daughter to get killed for 3.7 mil? That was ain't no money enough to kill your children, but jeez Louise, you can go through that with just one house.
Around, like in the snow, maybe in her neighborhood or something like that, and damn near just wasn't making sense at all. And she was talking about how she always manifested that she was gonna be rich, right?
This season on Pluto TV.
That boy getting money. Can't knock that. We're gonna be there one day.
Okay, Lord, don't get mad, but I'm just proving myself that I'm not crazy. All my life I said I was gonna be rich. I spoke it into existence. And I'm not saying this because of that, because I knew it was either I was gonna get rich, saving my peoples, so I could help my peoples. Y'all didn't know. When y'all gave me that money, I deposited my money in the bank. I paid off other folks' bills, and I rented an apartment. But I sent $50. Some people got mad at me. I sent the $500 one time. Then they gonna call me back like I'm a cook. See, God, I understand why God say He will let you start off of your lowest, and I understand why God say that. I'm sorry, that's the cop coming wrong.
Hold on, what? So it already what's she walking for? She had 3.7 mil. You was giving out $50 too many times. Any money too many times if you kicking it like that. Dang. You gotta help your people, but not to where you walking, are you? Hey, man, I don't know. There's no level to how much you help your people. I'll just put it like that. To each his own.
Wrong way. I guess it's these people. Let me get that, of course. Yeah, I had to cut that grass so low for y'all. Cause see, some people, y'all, let me tell y'all about these followers and all that. Stop doing this shit for the books. The books told me down. As long as they can get them some good ass ratings, they're gonna keep whatever's trending, whether it can, no matter how it's killing them up.
That was something I saw a few weeks ago, and it made me.
I mean, that is true, because there's people out here that really just drain your energy, whether it's like it's a lust that they be creating from like the basketball games and stuff. Like when everybody's in one location and you're all thinking about the same thing at the same time and have the same energy, that's called lust. And they be harnessing that stuff. So when everybody's like focusing in on these same topics and putting all that same energy in on it, they're like focusing in your energy. They just willing it in and they just trade it off to the spirit realm and all that other stuff. That that's a subject for another day.
Want to talk about it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna chill on it just in case something else comes up because. I could already feel where she was going, like her coming out and talking about being silent. You could tell she's gonna amp this shit back up. You know what I'm saying? It's already people like, nah, I don't want to go back down this rabbit hole, while watching.
I mean, like bruh said, that rabbit hole is something serious, because, I mean, there's so many different directions, so many different ways that you can go with what this story is going to bring to you. It's like you just got to be aware, because people out here playing games, and they playing games for the money. You know what I'm saying? The money is not the root of all evil. Being broke is the root of all evil, because when you broke, you mad. Then when you mad, you put yourself in an energy of like upsets, and then you can't think straight, and now you doing anything for the money. That's why they say never trust anybody that do anything for money, man. Remember that. That's for sure.
Clips of her, and what do you know? She is walking down the street in the freezing cold in Chicago, ass booty naked.
Ass booty naked, damn. It cold up there, ain't it? It cold down here in the south, so you know it's cold up there. I believe they snowing already.
Insane. Now, y'all instantly, you're gonna think about Lil Nas X.
That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise.
Bro, what the hell? No, we not about to think about him. I ain't nobody doing this. What's going on with these folk? He from the south. But we know Buddy all the way gone. That boy brain fried right there. He done for. He's not thinking at all. Because if he's thinking and doing that stuff, man, he's not from the south. I forgot about that. He's from somewhere else. We'll just keep going about that.
Give me that phone so I can throw it. I'm gonna throw it far away so you never see it again.
Whoa.
Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here? You just keep telling everybody about the
I can't even look at stuff like
heard
that.
a thing from Lil Nas X.
But lost his mind.
That often.
But lost his mind. He gone.
Ventura Boulevard and
on Tara Boulevard. He was. Buddy.
I did the video exposing that Martin, he walked on that same street, Ventura Boulevard, when he was in the middle of the road saying that
I know this young brother didn't say Ventura Boulevard. Where Balloon from? Y'all let me know in the comments where this man from. This shit is called Tara Boulevard. What?
I killed him. Martin and Lil Nas X in Hollywood. What's that? West Hollywood or something like that on Ventura Boulevard.
What is that? This might not be in Georgia. It must be somewhere else. Cause every time he say that, that can't be Atlanta. That's not Atlanta. But I know it's not the South.
On the same road, basically walking down the street, tripping. Whatever, you could say this is spiritual attack,
I mean, Buddy was in his drawers and some heels licking his fingers. That boy's soul is gone. He has been, it looked like he probably been possessed by a Jezebel spirit. Bruh. They attack men and women and have them doing things that they normally would not be doing.
With Lil Nas X to try to say he was like on drugs, close to an overdose or something like that. Remember, he was walking around like a diaper and some boots. And now,
diaper and boots. Oh man.
Teresa Martin, Kenneka Jenkins' mom, walking down the street, butt ass naked, saying, "Justice for Kenneka." Now, this is something where those demons are just eating her up so bad that she's tripping out. She's having multiple episodes, and whatever she knows, whatever she vowed to, if she signed an NDA, if she truly had to keep silent,
over with. She gonna be going to jail, lose everything. You sign that, it's over with. They coming for you. So we probably not. This is her last cry out at this point.
She can't keep it in no more. Whatever is haunting her, whatever is causing her to go through this, something is working through her, and it's not good. And obviously she is folding. So with that being said, let me not talk too much. Let's jump into the clip of her walking down the street in the middle of the night, and people are noticing that it's her and trying to get her to put her clothes on and stuff.
Let's see. Put this on. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that, y'all. Bring that back. My bad.
Insane clip, y'all. That being said,
if you work in IT,
that man getting money, bro.
Monitoring and management, remote access.
Come on, man.
Check this out.
I'll promote it for you.
Put your clothes on. Wait.
Put your clothes on. That ain't even funny. It's just how she said it. Dang, how they know I'm for real?
Jenkins' mama. What the fuck? We don't want that. Go home, baby.
Walking around completely nude and she needs a serious help. Pray for. Okay, you definitely look like something that's not right.
Justice for Kenneka, but yes, Daddy, this is not how you get it.
That is true, because a long time ago, there was a man named Gandhi. Gandhi was saying, no violence, all peace. That didn't work out for Gandhi too well.
I really think it's safe to say they got it, man. They got it. There are videos all over.
But they got you too. I'm just
playing. Facebook of Kenneka Jenkins' mother walking the streets naked. We have literally watched this lady go from calm to storm, bro.
I mean, that's what happens. Like I said, once them demons get to you and start talking to you so much, man, and because you know you did wrong and it get too loud, definitely when you done did some stuff like this for money over your daughter and your family and stuff, but that's real deal eating you up, for real.
It's like her life is in shambles right now, and this just might get her on the 5th floor. I say spiritual attacks are real because they are, bro. This is how it starts. This is how it starts. She went and said some things she wasn't supposed to say, and I think the people done got to it. When I say them people, you know who I'm talking about.
We definitely know who you talking about. If y'all don't know who them people is by now, y'all just lost in the sauce and you're not trying to know. Oh boy. Just watch out with all that, man. Watch what you say online, bro, because they are definitely sitting back waiting for you to say something crazy so they can come and just be like, and they, where Buddy go? We don't know.
Y'all can say y'all don't believe in these occultic people, but guess what? I I do. You can't even say too much about them on TikTok because they'll flag your video for it. This lady is spiraling bad.
Out of control.
The only good thing that came out of this situation is that doctor that she had did a good job. Other than that, pray for this lady, bro.
Little side joke. See, stuff like that. You can't even take folks serious when you really realize, like, okay, man, everything a little joke.
Pray for this lady because them demons got a hold on her tight.
We cannot be living in the real world, y'all. I'm telling you. Kenneka Jenkins' mama is in Chicago walking around with no clothes on. And you got people in the comments, you got women in the comments saying, the body is tea. We look.
Which is ignorant because that deflects the whole message. One thing that our community will do is deflect a message and take something that's serious and just make it a joke. I don't know why they do that. That starts a lot of fights growing up. It starts a lot of everything. You can't make everything a joke. Everything is not funny. You know what I mean? And if they laughing too much, you gotta watch out what they laughing at. Are they laughing with you or are they laughing at you? There's so many different things you gotta watch out for when it comes to dealing with stuff like that, man.
Love that body. She really got her body did with the money she got. Look, man, listen, dog. That's all y'all worried about. That's all y'all worried about. A BBL. This woman out there losing her.
Which the secret about a BBL that people don't want to speak about, it actually has a lingering smell that they say just smells like decaying flesh.
Man, y'all worried about her body, a BBL. We cannot be living in the real world. I'm telling you, a lot of these people are just NPCs. They don't have souls, dog. And they whole life is based on a materialistic mindset. We cannot be living in the real world. Make it make sense, y'all. There is no way y'all in the comment section talking about her body is teeth. Clock that, clock this. Dog. This woman has lost her mind and y'all worried about how her body looks. Make this shit make sense, dog. I'm telling you, we have been brainwashed. They have
been bamboozled. Got everybody mindset to be, how can I say, numb. Don't take nothing serious. Everything a joke.
They put witchcraft on black people. They put witchcraft on us. That's why we act the way we act, dog. It's like we can't see.
Definitely when it's a full moon, you got people that actually act extra crazy, but that's another subject for another time.
Man, we can't see past the materialistic mindset that we got, and that's what they wanted us to do the whole time, y'all. Make it make sense, y'all.
Now, right there, I just wanted to give y'all a couple of clips of the internet talking about it, a couple of different opinions. I did see under some videos women talking about her body completely being distracted from what is really going on and what we are witnessing, unfolding once again, in a sense we're witnessing the aftermath of, her demons. Because I could probably fully believe that she hasn't really said everything that she knows about the case. And it could be also her fighting that as well. Because if she supposedly went silent for X amount of years for that $3.7 million, and once that money ran out, she's kind of going crazy, she don't got money to spend to keep her sane. She could possibly be fighting what she truly knows.
Then, like I said, the guilt will probably eat you up more to me because that's your child. Like the memories of your child, the voice, all the crying, the growing up and all that stuff. To me, that probably should have a real deal impact on somebody that definitely tries to slime your own kid out for the money. That's definitely low level right there.
I mean, we talked about countless different theories of the Kenneka Jenkins case, it not being real, Kenneka not being her actual name. I mean, there's even a theory of Teresa Martin not even being Kenneka's actual mom.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Was scripted and staged.
Not her name, not her mom. This whole world is a whole stage. For example, Boston Tea Party. The Freemasons dressed up as Indians went into the lodge, took all the tea and threw it into the river. Cause you gotta think about it, this is Boston, Massachusetts. You telling me a group of Indians was able to make it all the way to a Masonic lodge, get inside, get all the tea out, then take it with them and throw it over before anybody caught them? Come on now. You gotta be smarter than that.
Her walking into the kitchen was scripted and staged. And also, the footage of the live video in the room was staged. They had all those kids go in there and pretend, okay? Kenneka died 3 days before that night. The woman that died that night is Antonia Evans, and y'all ain't even really seen her yet, unless you've been following the story. So I'm gonna break it down to you, okay? Andrew Holmes is the activist that claims that he saw the footage of Kenneka walking into the freezer, and then later on went back and denied it. That's Andrew Holmes. He's the black guy. He's the one that started all this shit. There was a girl that got raped in March, okay?
So these people being plotted. Y'all gotta watch out on your ID. If your ID say organ donor, boy, you better go change that. Cause they are definitely waiting for you to do something, or will help you do something to where they can knock you off. They've done that back in the day. Watch out for that, man. The organ donors, they know who to come out, who to look for. It's in the system. They look up somebody rich, need a kidney, need a something that can be easily transferred over, and they don't be having insurance. They pay for their stuff, so that's why it's called a black market for all that stuff, because they pay. So you done mess around and boy, you done put yourself in a situation. You got a healthy kidney, and man, boy, now they about to be putting that kidney in somebody 72, 80 or 87 that needs something. They try to keep them around using yours. You know, the most trafficked organs are black folks' organs, so you know, don't let that go over your head.
She got raped in March of 2017, but she looked exactly like Kenneka. Now, you got Lenora and Teresa playing the mom and the sister. That is not her mom, and that is not her motherfucking sister, okay? She's not neither of them. The sister is actually related to the girl that was raped in March that looks like Kenneka, but that's not her. So I'm going to tell you what they did. They hid Brianna in Indiana and paid Kenneka to play two people. They played Kenneka to play Brianna because she looked so much like her, and they also paid her to play a girl that died in the freezer, but she was never supposed to die. The other girl that died is Antonia Evans. So listen to me, because this is confusing. There's 3 girls. 3.
So it came from 1 to 3 different folks, bro. 1 to 3. Everybody gone? Damn.
There's Antonia Evans, there's Kenneka, and there's Brianna. Brianna's still alive. That's the girl that was originally raped, that was in on it too.
Okay, at least somebody alive. I mean, dang. Knocking off everybody. I wouldn't put it past them, because that's what they do, but this sounds getting crazy, ain't it?
She got paid to allow them to use her picture to pretend that was Kenneka. So on Dr. Oz and on the news and all that shit, that was Brianna's picture. That wasn't Kenneka. But they paid Kenneka to play both parts because they were going to get money off of Antonia Evans' organs. So both of those girls were put on Front Street.
See, I just talked about that organ transplant stuff. Those folks really be wanting your guts.
The only person that was not supposed to be known about was Antonia Evans. Now I'm going to tell you who Antonia Evans is.
Antonia Evans is the woman in the freezer and the woman in the casket. That is a 48-year-old woman that went missing the same time as Kenneka. Her mother is 65 years old and has been looking for her for months.
So they done went ahead and got everybody out of the way that could be possibly questioned. So you know that's fishy right there. You going back and you trying to look for people and everybody gone already. Like they done went on vacation and moved out. Like, hey, yeah, we got a trial going on. Y'all ain't trying to come to the trial, or y'all think you gonna do your own thing?
Talk to her daughter every day. All of a sudden she disappears. So let me tell you what they did. They tricked Kenneka and told Kenneka they were gonna kill Antonia at the hotel. She was supposed to get a lump sum of money for the organs. So the real Kenneka thought she was about to get paid off, but they ended up killing her ass off too, because she was young and her body was more valuable. So basically, yeah, Kenneka was at the hotel, but not on the night.
She sounds like she know these people on like a little bit more personal level. That's like a shot. Doing shots out of that folks, ain't it? Make sure you ain't, hey man, make sure she ain't no hater.
She was there on the 6th. She got drunk. She got there early in the daytime. She got drunk. Her friend Monifa, once she was drunk, took her to the cremation place. And when she went to the cremation place, it was the mom, the fake sister, and the big dogs and the higher ups. They took her ass out, bro. Bam, no more Kenneka. Mutilated her body, took all her organs, no more Kenneka. Alright, now we need...
I mean, that's not far-fetched, because y'all got to remember that one kid that they found at the school, buddy, was stuffed with newspaper. Everything gone. This is during the day while people still in school, people in class, you know. He come back and they found a full body with stuff with paper, with newspaper. So, bro, they move fast. If whoever be doing this stuff, them type folks, that energy moves smooth and fast.
Somebody to put in the casket at this funeral. That's where Antonia comes in. They killed Antonia, took Kenneka's skulls from the cremation spot, put them on Antonia, put Antonia in the casket, and buried her under Kenneka's thing.
With that,
these folks doing whatever the hell they want to at this point.
You can create any character you want in seconds.
This used to require huge Hollywood budgets, complex software, and tons of time.
But right now, all...
And that it wasn't even the real Kenneka Jenkins that died that night. That she actually died on the 6th. Because y'all remember, in that 911 call with Teresa Martin, she was talking about a ticket that she had got outside the hotel on the 6th. And Kenneka supposedly died a couple of days later. You know, or wasn't in the hotel until September 9th. Remember, she was pronounced dead September 10th, the same day as Charlie Kirk's death this year. But obviously a very ritualistic day of death. But I talked about that in my own video. Now, when I end this video, I'm just gonna hit y'all with something to think about even more. I'm gonna play this clip.
I'm sitting here just thinking like, bro, these folks are so schemy, so scammy on the family though. That's their daughter up there, man. Gone. And two people dead, one person hiding, all for the money on it. It's not even worth it, because I know they had to split it up between everybody.
Something I found on TikTok. It's maybe like 5 or 6 minutes long. But I just want to end the video of, you know, a theory that I found with this lady explaining that, you know, nothing was real. You know, Kenneka Jenkins, she died, but she didn't die that night. It's not actually her that was roaming through the hallways. You know, it's nothing that y'all haven't heard. We've heard.
Right. At this point, you can't put nothing past nobody, man. Definitely in this world, they got something for you.
Hundreds of theories, but I don't know. Hey, since we're talking about it, I just want to play a clip that, you know, will take your mind back down this case and it'll make you think. You know, but before we get to that, I don't know. I don't know if she's really just unraveling, like people are saying, you know, those the bodies of the people that died, everyone who was involved in this case that lost their life, is it eating her up? Is these?
I was just about to say that. Could the spirits be haunting her? Because I know for sure you do me like that. I'm on your neck. Every time you close your eyes. Every time I'm right there. No cap, you ain't but man.
Spirits eating her up. Is these demons, working through her, and she's having a mental breakdown? Is she, has she turned into an alcoholic? Is she on drugs? All of this can be from the spiritual attack, from what she knows, what she's been through. Like I said, I think she knows more that we don't truly know right now, that she may be ultimately scared to say. I truly don't know the cause of her breakdown, but I figured something like this was coming, and depending on what happened to her.
Side note, that yellow root, real traditional toothbrush. And I'm sitting here going crazy.
After all of that footage was done, I don't know if she got arrested or not, or what happened after that footage, but it'll definitely be interesting to watch her, as far as the future goes. So with that being said, y'all, I think I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all stay tuned. The video is not over. I'm just going to leave y'all with this clip. Not going to come back and talk about it, because it's things we've talked about before. But,
So as far as what's going on right here, Buddy did a great analyzation, and it was very informative. Balloon, do your thing, man. It's not crazy. It's just really informative, and I like how everything flowed, and just his clips. Where Buddy be getting these clips from, man? That's crazy.
I thought this was worth a listen. All right. So with that being said, y'all, it's Blakkballoon, and I'm gonna see y'all soon. All right. I'm out.
That is a red flag. I mean, what the hell? Like, do you understand? It's right in your face. You just gotta look. You just gotta pay attention.
You said that Kenneka's mother beat her to death?
Let me tell you something. Kenneka beat to death by more than one person. I can tell you that right now.
Now Kenneka got beat to death by more than one person. Could have been a ritual.
I can tell you that right now. And you also have to remember, we're dealing with some satanic people.
Exactly what I just said. So, you know what I'm saying? When you know about the numbers and stuff, when more than one person had their hand in on it, that more than one person got paid.
You know what I mean? We're dealing with Masons. We're dealing with... Go and look at Teresa Martin's Facebook. I guess that she lost me, but if you look at her Facebook, her birth...
The Freemasons, I just said about the Boston Tea Party, man. Then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can say it, but then Trayvon Martin, all that situation. His dad was a 33rd degree Freemason. I'm talking about up there. Then Young Thug and them. Gunna, Young Thug, Duke, all them folk, big boy Freemasons, Freemasons.
State party. She got all these kids standing around throwing a Mason. Teresa's a Mason. Teresa's a Mason. These are some wicked, wicked, wicked people. So it's not just... I just wish you would have watched. And I do believe you can still catch up. But just what I'm trying to focus on right now is the obvious stuff. That's what I'm trying to focus on. The obvious stuff. Where's the setup? Where's the lawsuit? The autopsy? You know what I mean? Like everything. The autopsy.
She basically saying they hiding stuff. Oh, that should be public knowledge by now, right?
Autopsy said that she died from hypothermia.
Correct.
Nobody froze to death. That girl, Antonia, laying in that freezer. Why is there a guy carrying a wig downstairs? We got footage of him carrying the wig. That's on her head. But Teresa, as far as Teresa, Kenneka was killed at that crematory place. And it was like literally like a ritual. What they've done, it's like a ritual. Why do you think more than one girl had to die?
And they get in, what, 3 girls and 2 had to get sacrificed for the third one to be able to be the recipient of the money. Sounds, hey, making sense so far, man.
She died on the 6th. She died on the 6th. And then they have the reenactment on the 9th. Teresa, Monifa, and probably about 2 men beat Kenneka to death that night. But then this whole story is fake. This whole story is fake. Did you see the difference between... Okay, did you see the scene in the kitchen where she's walking towards the freezer? And then when they came out with the 72-hour footage, did you see the guy standing in the back of the kitchen that wasn't there before? Did you see that? I'm not talking about a shadow. I'm talking about...
I've seen where people have said that there's somebody back there. I haven't seen it for myself.
Okay, so you got people still chasing shadows, but this is what I'm saying. There's literally, and I don't mean a shadow, I don't mean I think I see something, I mean literally a dude standing there, and if you can tell it,
I'm trying to think, because when I've been remember for verbatim seeing the girl walk into the freezer, look like probably like 2 staff members in the back, and it's like they watched her go in there.
It's fake. Like, it's like, okay, the footage in the news, nobody's in the kitchen when she's walking. And then all of a sudden, when they release the 72-hour footage, there's a guy standing there watching her go to the back.
Right, that's what I just said. Like, I remember seeing that. So it's like they editing the footage, man, to cover it up for real.
So you mean to tell me you edited? This is on Rosemond's website. It's on Rosemond's website. Rosemond took this out. Rosemond took this out. There's a dude standing in the back of the kitchen, and on the news, there's another dude standing in the back of the kitchen. Do you understand? They think this is a joke, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. They think this is a joke.
That's crazy. I was thinking the same thing.
Did you hear Teresa say she had a ticket for the 6th in her car? Did you hear her say that?
No, not me personally.
Okay. On the 911 call, when she called and said, look, I was laying in bed, I got a call from my daughter's friends, blah, blah, blah. She says she's looking at the ticket. Oh, yeah, they brought my car back. Oh, this ticket is for the 6th. She said this ticket is for the 6th. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th. She said that.
Exposing herself unknowingly, saying too much. Because one thing people will do is expose themselves unknowingly by just saying too much, talking too much.
Why would you have a ticket for the 6th if your daughter was there on the 9th? And another question. Why would you need an actress if she's alive? You know why they needed an actress? Because Kenneka was already dead. When Monifa's in that mirror by the bathroom, and they're laughing, you know, Kenneka and Monifa.
Everything was pre-planned, and it's just crazy. Like, how do you get these people friends in on it too? Like, y'all just sat there and just started just saying, yeah, it's cool, we agree, we agree, we want the money too, go ahead, let's do it, let's all do it. Man, come on, these folks is sick.
Kenneka's hair long, you know what I mean? That's not Kenneka. Do you understand me? Go back. Please, go back and look. Go back.
She's saying that wasn't even Kenneka in the video. She's saying Kenneka been gone, died 3 days. They killed her 3 days before that. This is a whole nother person trying to sit here and play in place for this. Man, this is like a whole movie scene.
Open that picture of Kenneka standing in that bathroom with Monifa, and I want you to pull up a real picture of Dimples. That's not her. They don't even look alike at all. So that girl that night that was supposed to be there that night, that was an actress. She just got paid to walk the hockey. So if Monifa is standing next to her, that means that Monifa knows that Kenneka is dead.
Dang.
That's what that means. Everything is in your face. All you gotta do.
Cause why don't she go along with it? If she didn't know.
Go look. That means the mom has to be one of the killers. She has to be. Because you're walking around telling everybody that's your daughter and it wasn't. Why would you lie?
That's
this
crazy.
was a ritual. These people are not playing when it comes to these sacrifices. The girl that died that night when those kids were there.
She definitely not playing. You gotta watch what you say out here, cause they will definitely use you for the sacrifice just because of what you said, and use you and make an example out of you.
Antonia Evans and Kenneka died on the 6th.
Well, that was just another little breakdown on what's going on, man. We just had to do a little reaction to that boy Blakkballoon video, man. This joke is really good, really informative. We're going to do a couple of other videos that he done did and just see what's going on. That right there is crazy when you look at it like that and you have that mindset. You got to be careful out here and don't do this. Hey, y'all, don't do this to y'all people, man. Stay solid, man. Stephani's TV checking out, man. I definitely appreciate y'all. Hold it down, hold it down. I don't even know where my mouse at. Oh, there we go.